And welcome back on Take Action News with David Shuster. This is executive producer Daniel Marins in the host chair this week. David Shuster will be back next Saturday, not to worry. And we want to give a big shout out to all our listeners and viewers in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, tuning into us on 1480 AM, weactradio.com, and of course, listening and watching to us on takeactionnews.com. Joining us in just a moment will be Alan Rosenblatt, our Dr. Digipol, who's going to give us a social media segment and also offer some perspectives on interesting news in this first 6 minutes of this hour. But first, I want to talk a little bit about an issue that we saw come up today, and that is that there's just been another homophobic outburst by someone prominent, and it's not exactly someone who you'd expect. And so that's important to note. It's the actor Jeremy Irons. And Jeremy Irons was asked about the issue of same-sex marriage on Huffington Post Live, and somehow he had some curious associations. Here's what Jeremy Irons had to say in SOT 7.
And it seems to me that now they're fighting for the name, and I worry that it means somehow we debase or we change what marriage is.
He's worried about debasing and changing marriage and what it is if we allow same-sex marriage because it's just changing the name. Of course, that's not completely true because there are tons of federal benefits that gay couples are not entitled to, including Social Security benefits, which we were talking about earlier. But he went on and it got weirder. He talked about, well, could a father marry his son if that were the case? Because it wouldn't be considered incest because they couldn't have kids and there wouldn't therefore be a danger of birth defects. And then he compared it to, well, I'll just let you hear the clip. That's sound element 8.
Yeah, and also a man who has a dog that he loves. You know, I mean, living with another animal, whether it be a husband or a dog, is great.
Dana, before I bring Alan Rosenblatt in, Dana, it seems like you leave anyone alone in a room that's over the age of 50, and there's like a 50% chance that they're just going to say they're going to compare gay people to bestiality.
Yeah, it worries me about all these people who don't understand the difference between loving a person and loving a dog. You know, there's a big difference between a husband and a dog. Maybe he's just making a terrible, terrible joke, and he should just stick to reading scripts that other people write for him.
Like the Borgias on Showtime.
Yeah. that
Actually,
show.
you know, maybe acting as Pope sort of
he's just been method acting.
You know, that's what it is. Exactly.
That's right. He's just so into being a 15th century pope that, you know, he's brought it over with him to modern day.